So I think that's fine. Then Villa picked from Disrupt Gaming, so they played this 3 times in the NAL. They've lost it every single time, but again, they looked pretty good last week against TSM. They got 5 rounds, so okay.
They're a lot easier for site control. And last but not least, Malusi off the board. That's actually a really big pickup. As they were talking about earlier, Fox A been picking up Malusi a lot. Obviously, the electrical sparks coming off of the utility. But Laxing's going to get a pickup as well as Slash, so all of a sudden this round, a touch winnable, especially after they lock down the smoke in the backline. It's all left up to Retro right now in a 1 versus 5. Doesn't really know where anyone is, but no one knows where he is either. Bomb now going down. He's going to get 1 pickup, but does he know he's inside of the smoke? He knifes. He gets 1. Retro, are you actually going to win this? You are. What? In God's... No!
What was that?
What?
Member of Disrupt, that's going to be NJR going down. It's all on Shuttle and Reed. Now Plant attempt also being made. Laxing finds one of them. Reed does catch the trade, but now he's alone. Plant is on the ground, and unfortunately he's not going to be able to come out clutch in the 1v2 here. Vert shuts it down for Oxygen, and they get the immediate trade to tie us up at 1-1.
Much better round there to look down into the storage area downstairs, which is one of the main bomb sites. But when stuff like that happens, you don't really have to worry about it. NJR gets a drone. And
Breach is another question, considering there's already some self-destruction that they could try to play off of, at least try and clear out the roam here. Shuttle with a good start, though, working very heavily against him at this point. It's a 1v3. He's already lost a little over 25 HP, and unfortunately, his position has been revealed as well, meaning J9 can easily line up that final kill from the inside of Lab and shut down the round for Disrupt. How all that pans out, though, over the next few seconds, it looks like they're going to try and start throwing pressure out. A wild swing from Retro there. Definitely a big risk, but he downs one with a shotty. 2 more, however, from Disrupt have fallen, but J9 has also been able to trade out an additional player. Now playing with the shotgun, Retro is able to confirm another one on to Fox A in the 1v3, and unfortunately, only 20 seconds to make the play. Not even going to get to use that full 20 seconds either, as Retro is going to swing right out and take him down.
at a minute left, they were looking so good.
Moments over these next few minutes, excuse me. Simply because of the fact they're already pretty far behind here and they need to try and maintain positioning over Reed. Still continuing to hold on pretty strongly here. He takes out Slash. Finally, Foxa is able to eliminate his stronghold, and that leaves only Shuttle alive to the site here. One of them may run right into his POV, and indeed do, but he's not able to confirm the kill either way. Tries to push it forward. Finally, now he needs to get the second. Reads the rotate against him, trying to draw him out just to waste time. Will it work? No! Bio gets the frag inside. Bio gonna take a little bit of heat here as well. I think he got a bit too close to that smoke canister, and as a result, in huge dividends. Laxing and Slash both finding kills here, bringing it down to NJR and J9, but NJR dropped.
Especially with it barricaded. They don't have the nitro cells underneath to prevent, but they're trying to slow down this take from Disrupt. Not really at fault too much here, but things could definitely go much, much worse. Foxa gonna have to worry about the guy pushing it from arcade inside of Bunk. J9 now moving in, but does he know? Oh, he does. Foxa with the headshot. Shotgun out. Can he get the second? He cannot. But not actually immediately traded. Retro on top.
Over towards Split. There's a player right nearby here too, but unfortunately it's going to be against his own angle. And with that, Bio will be able to pick up the final kill as well. Finally taking out Retro and securing the first defense. Pushes the advantage even further. It's all on Laxing as he's finally returned from his vacation on the island. And unfortunately, he's only going to be able to find one more pickup from it. NJR quickly trades it out, and Disrupt will control their first attacking round.
Not even the one that gets traded out. It's Vertical instead. Still some possible gunfights here. The Valkyrie gets down. NJR knows that. 3 versus 3 is Bio's getting lit up on sight. Pushes into Split. Takes down one. Could swing the door, but much still have some stun grenades and some frag grenades that they could possibly use. But now everyone's swinging right out into the breach. Still have to worry about one inside of Split. Shotgun in hand for Foxa, but it's going to be on the timer instead.
Oxygen focused very heavily on this offish push if NJR finally decides to go for it.
He comes through for Disrupt. Slash UG holding things down inside of B. Still have a chance for some hard destruction here. Just leaning on this timer. NJR and the squad pushing up yellow. Has to worry about one, but gets fragged out twice by Laxing inside of Cafe. It's all left down to J9, but he doesn't have enough time. Oxygen take Theme Park.
Into it. There are other ways you could try to set that up, but it's obviously not going to work as well. You'll have to commit an ADS from a Jaeger to there, or which would pull one out of the site, stuff like that. Pulse is going to be the interesting
90, so there's no rotations that can possibly come towards the top of main right now. This just means that DG needs as well. Smoke comes out. Can't kill him. I don't even think that he knows the diffuser's going down. Actually, he does. Slash wide swings, but gets immediately obliterated. That's a flawless round there.
A lot of damage being exchanged, but just not a lot of actual confirmations coming out from either team right now. One's going to get downed by a better post plant. The other player is upstairs. Vertical seems very well aware of this and is looking to hunt that player. Just holds the corner. Gonna try and swing around him. He sees the barrel. They know exactly where that first player's hiding, and a great connection on the transfer as well from J9. He shuts it.
First EE1D goes off, but that's going to be to the tone of Laxing getting yet another kill. NJR takes down the shield player of Slashug, but a Nitro cell. Foxay downstairs to nip that in the bud. Now it's all down to Retro in a 1 versus 3. The AK-12, a great gun, but Foxay just that much better. P10 Roni comes in handy up against the last target from Disrupt. Oxygen, though.
Vert's got to be cautious, of course. He does have a player right to his left, and unfortunately, he's not going to be gifted a free headshot against Vert, taking him down, pushing the advantage for Disrupt even further now is going to be J9. He's off against the Disrupt roster, but just not really being gifted anything at all by said roster. And finally, Retro gets the angle to shut him down and give Disrupt their 3rd round on the map.
Just the patience coming out from Disrupt on almost
master bedroom door. Time finally getting a little bit too low here for Disrupt. They're going to have to force the issue sooner or later, and out it goes. A mistake made by Bio as he swings. He's taken out as well. A whole flurry of kills is found by Disrupt, and at this point, it doesn't look like they can interrupt the plant. There we go. All of a sudden, at the end of the round, looked like OXG had great control, but it turns out not to be the case as Disrupt brute forced their way into statuary and win out the round.
On to the other hard breach. Well, actually, one of the hard breaches of the squad right now. Retro still the other one, but to go for these frags. This diffuser is well out of pocket now. There's no potential for them to possibly reach it. Slash gets the kill onto Retro. Shuttle, the last man alive. Oxygen all over round 6. Split this 2-4.
Definitely showing some life.
More than likely isn't. Frag grenade goes down the staircase. Lights up NJR just a little bit, but he's ready for the getting dismantling Oxygen right now. Nice pickup here from Foxay with that LMG. Plenty of bullets to spare as he ends up with a case on the ground. Nomad now trying to pick it up. Fox, the last remaining member of OXG, but Disrupt all over the place here on round 8. Able to clean up every single one of these last remaining members.
Smoke's just not really working out that well for so he might be able to stay alive for a little bit longer as of yet. However, he just reveals himself with those shots there. Bio knows he's here, but nonetheless, NJR. But either way, Slash is going to try and start forcing the issue. You can see those tracers right next to him. Oh, they're able to confirm him just as the smoke fades away. And that's on top of a flurry of other kills against the OXG roster as well. Vert's left as the last man standing, and he doesn't stay that way for very long as Shuttle is going to be able to take him out and secures another round for Disrupt.
Oh, that's a big pickup there, actually. So they are still going to have the wall open. Laxing with the initial frag here. On to Reed. NJR taking some damage as he executes, going through now. Only 10 seconds remain. Need this frag to go through. Fox reload, but he's also got to do double duty. He's got to put this diffuser down. Laxing has to win this gunfight, but he can't do it. Oh, but he gets saved by Bio inside of China. Diffuser goes down. It's left up to Shuttle.
Shuttle's about to approach another angle. It's not going to find him from here. 25 seconds still remaining, though. He's got a lot of time to play this out. There's the feet, and he sees him. He's dead to right. 5 here, as he should have just enough time to get back over towards that diffuser. And there you go. They've got it. Disrupt Gaming are taking control of the second map, and we're going to a third and final map to settle this series.
So we could see some fireworks.
Super utility focused bans coming out here, as obviously it's been completed now. Thatcher, kind of what we expect. The same can be said for Mir, but they're still two very important. That one might have gone a bit too far, but the first one, yeah. Either way, you're going to try and force the issue, and the shotgun will kind of dominate it, as you might expect. J9O with 2 quick pickups here completely kills the white stairs. He's going to quickly group up with the rest of his teammates, though, as the plant attempt is being made in deep freezer. He's going to be able to come very close to catching Retro. In fact, he survives that encounter with just a single health point. Retro doesn't seem to be aware of where the plant goes down, though, so Slash is currently hiding in the smoke. Finally gets his opportunity to strike at floor, holding the post plant currently, and he expects NJR to swing up white, but oh my god!
You make the face. You know when you listen to really good music, but then the drop happens and you weren't ready for that? You make that like, ugh. That making it difficult for Disrupt to fight up the hallway.
The only problem that could come in here is Disrupt should be aware of what's happening currently. We'll come back to this down. Laxing and Bio still up, standing at full HP here for Oxygen. Bio bringing it down to hit 1 now. NJR trying to clutch, but is not going to be able to do it. Oxygen quickly bounce back and take the second round for themselves.
So to answer your question,
out onto the actual site just yet, but that push should be coming within the next, I would say, 20 seconds or so, especially with that kill coming out from Bio. Getting access to the noob out here, he's going to be able to control even more of it. He even knows where the final player is as well. J9's not going to be able to last very long. It's a flawless round from Oxygen.
That's a beautiful, beautiful round from them. Just controlling every single aspect of
Fight selection here as well. NJR chose to back up over towards Pixel in the process, and it's a good thing that he's able to take down Shuttle, Slash finding another kill too, but J9 hot on the tail there, is able to pick one up, as is Retro. That off a second ago, and now is hoping for someone to cross red instead. He's going to move forward here, takes a lot of extra damage trying to get there, and as a result of that, Laxing will finish him off quite quickly, giving OXG yet another round.
Great
J9 in a moment here. He seems to be aware that it's a pinch. Some nice damage going on to Bio, but he's actually able to dodge the large majority. Not him necessarily, but Reed does, and now he's grouped up. All of a sudden, this is not certainly one round by Oxygen anymore, but thankfully they
all of a sudden makes this winnable. Vert on very low HP. Oh no, J9 loses a very, very important gunfight. It's all down to Retro, currently inside of C1, but Vert's ready for him, takes his head off, and Oxygen 5 rounds on their offensive half of Cafe.
I was a little worried there when
there's quite a few members of the offense right around him. Slash ends up getting taken down. Shuttle, the red,
managed to get here through another avenue. Drone's gonna find him. They know he's here. However, no longer is this a secret play.
Of an impact on Nitro Cell out. Is it gonna kill him? No, it's J9 actually, and oh my god, the cavalry's there. Just peeked himself into a firing squad as a flawless round goes through for Disrupt. Keeping it textbook, man. Very nice, clear. Bio's evil eye can't stop it either. Still on Reed. He's going to go through with it. Bio rotating into prep now as the trades are big and bountiful, but they lean into Disrupt's favor. How is this even allowed to happen? Hell of a shot from Shuttle as they're shutting down everything Oxygen's trying to do. Bio sticking it. Reed goes for the swing. Bio burns him, but immediately gets killed by Shuttle. Disrupt still in this one.
Once again, masterclass play there from Disrupt, and more importantly, a great job kind of a victim of his own actions there, unfortunately, but he got his job done, and that's what's important in this situation. Oh, nice trade. Fox able to confirm J90. He has lost vertical, and more than likely he's not going to be able to retrieve him. Bio with a nice aim, though. He's going to be able to take out NJR. Now it all falls to Shuttle. He's going to have to come out clutch in a big way, and unfortunately, he cannot get it done. Just over 15 seconds remaining. I mean, there's plenty of time for the counter defuse as long as Fox ignores his dead teammates, and that's exactly what he'll do. Oxygen, after so much struggling here on the defensive half.
Right out this window anytime soon. Does still have the assistance of Virtus. He's holding down red, gets a nice shot onto Shuttle. The old teammate shuts him down, and Foxy gonna pick up one of his own. Now Disrupt. Oh man, less than a minute. He's outside as well, but he gets picked off by NJR.
He's down, but I believe it's under their control, so it's not going to be a massive task to pick it up. There we go, they've got it. Now they've got to move in though, and this is where the problems start to show up. In fact, it's already just down to J9, and he can't maintain. Laxing shuts him down, and Oxygen take final control of this series.
Thank you. I'm feeling good, tired as usual.
Yes, it's a solid win for y'all. Definitely want to talk to you about last week a little bit. That was a tough loss against Tempo. After that match, what did you all address? What needed to be fixed?
It was just our fundamentals and how we played together. There was a lot of issues. I mean, go from the major and then after that we ran into, and as a brand new team, I feel you have to make those errors and mistakes so that way you can get over those hurdles and improve for the future, because we changed things that we didn't need to change. We got a little too fancy with it, and then it kind of like put us in a bad spot. So we're still, even after this DG match, we're still trying to find the footing that we had going into the first stage of last split.
All right, well, this is a great win for y'all. So your team has had success. You have also fallen short. What are you focusing on to become more consistent then, to be the best team you can be? You said you all are still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it just comes down to rewatching VODs and watching individual plays and everything that, and just kind of seeing how we can critique things and fix it for the future, because more often than not, you find yourself in very similar situations, so it's just a matter of realizing what spot you're in and then just correcting the mistakes that we keep making.
Okay, and you know, there are some haters out there who are doubting y'all as a team. Do you think that OXG is still a top contender in the US division?
Yeah, 100%. And that's not to take away from any of the other teams as well. Everyone's performing really well, but in terms of just our own skill and what we put out, like in my mind, 100% we're a top 4 team.
All right. Well, Laxing, thanks so much for chatting with us. Go enjoy your victory. You gonna make some steak dinner?
Nah, I'm tired of steak. If anything, I'm gonna do like salmon or something. Steak is a little too much over here.
Oh, okay, a salmon dish. All right. Well, maybe we'll see it on Instagram or Twitter later. But thanks so much for chatting with us.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Have a wonderful night, Jackie.